Hey, back with you again. Now, before I get started, there'll be some profanity in this video. So I already gave you the warning here. I already give you the warning description box. So those are sub to me. You already know. Let's go. Well, as you can see, this if this happened in our first favorite state, wretched ass Florida. As you can see, you're wondering like, what's the deal with the whole Easter Bunny? Sheesh, a lot of crap has happened on Easter Sunday. First I talked about the last video about the former NBC employee that made a terrorist threat and held a gun while she was holding her baby at a church. But then there was a little something good that happened with this story. But this on a lighter note. You're wondering what's about this guy who's holding the Easter Bunny suit. So for those of you, there was a video that went viral about it'll be now like think about like just a day ago that happened in Orlando, Florida. That Easter Bunny beat the ever living shit out of a white supremacist terrorist that was harassing and attacking a black woman. So but thank goodness that the Easter that someone dressed up as the Easter Bunny came and whooped that white supremacist ass. You know. So now we get to find out like who was the hero under that bunny rabbit suit. All right. Here's a video. Let's roll.
This fight happened in downtown Orlando near SAC Comedy Lab on South Orange Avenue. News 6's Vanessa Ariza spoke to the guy inside the bunny outfit, one of the strangest pieces of video I've ever seen in my life. Vanessa, did he tell you why he got involved in this?
Yeah, Matt, he says he and his friends, they were out for a Sunday fun day here in downtown Orlando yesterday. It was Easter Sunday, so why not bring out the bunny outfit? He said he and his friends were bar hopping. They were going from one to the other when he actually saw a man here along the street. He said spit on a woman. He said he wasn't going to just stand by and let that happen. Buddy, downtown Orlando has seen a lot, but this may be a first.
The guy was just basically, I don't know if he was bullying her or what. So then I see him spit on her, and she starts hitting him and everything.
And that's the hero, Antoine.
To get some laughs, Antoine Mcdonald and his friends took their traveling bunny suit downtown yesterday. They had just left one bar and were about to go into another when he says he saw everything unfold. He tells us he wasn't going in to continue the fight. Rather, he wanted to break it up.
So I was just going in to break it up, but he kept hitting her. So then that's when I made it my problem to, start, hitting him as well.
An Orlando police officer was able to break up the fight. No one was arrested. McDonald and his friends continuing their night. But with thousands of people watching the video, he didn't even know it was taken.
Like I said, I didn't expect it to go that far. I was breaking up the fight.
And this bunny suit, you guys, is kind of like sisterhood of the traveling pants. Antoine McDonald, who you just heard there, said that everybody was wearing it that night, but it just so happened that he was in the costume when all of that went down. He said after all of that, he would do it all over again, just to show that disrespecting anybody is unnecessary and will not be tolerated. So we want to learn more about Antoine McDonald. Who is this guy? We'll share with you where he's from, what he's all about, coming up tonight at 5 o'clock. But for now, live in downtown Orlando, Vanessa Ariza, Getting Results, News 6.
Vanessa, I thought the story was going to get less weird after you explained it. I was wrong. We've posted the viral video on clickorlando.com. You can look inside the story.
All right. Well, there you have it. As you can see. So, of course, here's the article that's right here. A man who was filmed getting in a fight in downtown Orlando while wearing an Easter Bunny costume is speaking out to explain what led to the brawl that has since gone viral. Antoine McDonald said that he's not usually a violent person. And quote, he says, "I am the type of person to avoid fights by any means necessary, but in that situation, I would fight any day." A few months ago, he said he and his friends brought a bunny suit together to garner some laughs and decided to pass it on around Sunday as they bar hopped in downtown Orlando. McDonald was wearing it, and he got into the middle of the fight along with Orange Avenue, along close to Saks Comedy Club. So he said the man in the white terms that was involved in the altercation with the woman was involved in an altercation with a woman, because he said that he decided to. So then he decided to step in. So in quote, he said the guy was, I don't know if he was bullying her or what. So then I see him spit on her, and then he starts hitting him and everything. So McDonald didn't know the woman or the man involved, but he said that he will not tolerate disrespect towards women, especially black women. Let me get to the part. He says, I am going to say that I'm happy to see that, to know that people that they just can't spit on African Americans. They say he just can't spit on black people. He says especially black women, and think it's okay. McDonald said the fight ended with the Orlando police arrived and told everyone to go on their separate ways. The fear of the arrest did cross McDonald's mind, and he said, quote, the thought went through my head when the cop came over, but I didn't leave, I didn't run. So you said, you know what, this man deserved it. If I have to be arrested just to prove a point that this shouldn't be happening, then so be it. Well, to Mr. Antoine McDonald, I humbly applaud you. And of course, I know, like, says some people, I mean, I'm pretty happy about what he did. And of course, I don't know if other mainstream media is going to talk about it, because now we know the identity of the hero in the story who rescued that black woman from that sister, from that white supremacist terrorist. Because they said what happened was, first, not only like you said, he was harassing and he spat on this black woman, which of course, which he spat on the black woman, and she rightfully kicked his ass, because that was assault. Like, what that white supremacist terrorist did was already assault the moment he spat on her, and she gave him two biscuit to his ass. So then of course he tried to break up the fight, but then he saw the white supremacist terrorist punched her and punched the sister, and like, not only harassed her, but he punched her. And guess what? He beat the ever living shit out of that piece of shit, which was rightfully deserved. But the thing is, though, that they said, even though they said no one was arrested, but guess what? The one who started this fight, the one who spat on the victim, he should have been arrested. But knowing the history of this country, it's really messed up. And I hope they find out who that piece of shit is, just so he wouldn't do this again to another black woman. So, because I highly doubt this is the first time he's done some shit like that. But I guess the whole situation with the whole Austin Sheffield, it's really, yeah, it's really like affected people. But but I'm glad to see brothers and sisters stepping in, because these white supremacists, especially, are getting way too bold. And nah, we have to protect each other. We have to fight back. So, and I know, like, Tarana Burke, these stupid ass black feminists, and Chrissy, yeah, the hero was a black man. So stop. So just stop it, okay? Yeah, I mean, even though I've kind of got a bone to pick with her about it's not about her colorism videos, which I have no issue about. No, it's something she said that made me say, no, no, you're doing this very wrong, chick, extremely wrong. Especially like her little foul comments about brothers and sisters who are ADOS that want reparations, but she I don't know. This is just some she just does just some things that just aren't sitting right with me with her. But enough about that. All I can say is I'm happy for Antoine McDonald, and I'll post a link of the fight. And here's the picture of the fight where you see Antoine, aka the Easter Bunny, whooping a white supremacist ass that attacked a black woman. Ah, just beautiful, just beautiful. So comment and subscribe. Give me a 2 cents. And they said they're going to have a second interview if I do find it. I will post an update about this story. I'm out. See ya.